For 10 years, I remained steadfastly devoted to my wife, never once wavering despite countless opportunities. Temptation never took hold, perhaps because my youth was a whirlwind of wild escapades, passionate nights with multiple lovers, brief encounters with escorts, and moments that pushed the limits of both desire and disgust. By the time I reached 35, that relentless urge for new experiences had completely dissipated. Then, at a new workplace, I met my wife. She was a captivating divorcee, managing the apartment next door while raising a young child. Her sharp wit, grace, and stunning beauty drew me in instantly. Our bond ignited a passionate romance that swiftly led to marriage, and for years, we lived in a cocoon of happiness. We created a home, welcomed another child, and I never once looked at another woman. Yet, over time, something changed. They say women have a sharp sense for uncovering their partner's hidden truths, but one morning, I awoke with an unshakable intuition. Without evidence or reason, I felt certain my wife was unfaithful. At first, there were no clear signs, only subtle shifts in her behavior. Her smile seemed altered, her eyes distant, as if a silent barrier had grown between us. I questioned my own perceptions, wondering if I was conjuring shadows. But as weeks passed, the signs became impossible to ignore. She wasn't hiding her phone or dodging my calls, but she became obsessed with her appearance. Dieting rigorously, frequenting the gym, losing weight, and purchasing striking new clothes. Among them, I discovered fishnet lingerie, a style she'd never worn for me. Her schedule shifted too. Late nights at work, sudden business events, and a new group of friends kept her away constantly. She'd come home glowing, only for that light to fade the moment she crossed our threshold. She started comparing me to other men, a behavior she'd never shown before, her words slicing deeply, suggesting I was lacking in every way. Our warm family evenings grew chilly, filled with tense silences. When I tried to rekindle our spark, she reacted with annoyance. Every attempt at honest dialogue was met with evasion or vague responses. Determined to find the truth without making unfounded accusations, I resorted to subtle investigations. I installed a tracking app on her phone, scouring texts and call logs, but found only routine work messages and chats with friends. Then I placed a voice recorder in her car for 2 weeks. Hours of audio revealed her surprising talent for singing, a flair for German, and a vivid vocabulary while driving, but no proof of infidelity. Just as I started to doubt my suspicions, fate stepped in. At a friend's barbecue, I went to fetch charcoal from the car and noticed my wife's vehicle had a flat tire. Opening the trunk to grab a wrench, I found a hidden phone. My hands trembled as I unlocked it, and within seconds, my fears solidified. Months of messages with another man, flirtatious, intimate, undeniable. A wave of anger surged through me, but I kept my composure, unwilling to break down in front of our friends. I endured the evening in silence, grappling with the betrayal. Why had this happened? What had I done to earn this? Some might say I should have ignored it, let her have her affair, and moved forward. But that wasn't an option for me. Living a lie, knowing the truth, was intolerable. The pain of her infidelity cut too deeply. I decided to end our marriage, but first I sought justice. It wasn't difficult to find her lover's address. One evening, when she left to meet him, I followed. I parked next to his car, blocking the driver's side. Their faces, etched with shock when they saw me, were indelible. My wife fumbled to open the door, but I slammed it shut. She rolled down the window, yelling in panic, and I seized the opportunity. Pulling out a can of pepper spray, I sprayed it through the open window. Inside, they coughed and flailed in disarray as I calmly walked back to my car and drove away. At home, I unleashed my fury. I stormed into our bedroom, tearing her clothes from the closet, stuffing them into garbage bags, and tossing them outside. I made no effort to be discreet, unconcerned about the neighbors' listening ears. Thankfully, the children were at their grandmother's, shielded from my wrath. The divorce was finalized quickly, with assets divided fairly. I signed over my share of the apartment for the sake of our children, who stayed with her. A year later, we managed polite interactions and even share birthday celebrations for the kids. I've since remarried, embracing a fresh start and refusing to let the past hold me back.